This man's so dumb, so dumb.
Hello, my name is Andrew, and I'm going to discuss a couple of points about education. I started looking into education as a point of my own research so that I can get a more comprehensive understanding of the status of the education system. From the perspective that if you look at how this world is currently existing, now, in looking at this, I'm looking at it from the starting point of equality, meaning the point is that each individual on this planet should be equally supported. Now, obviously, that is not happening. There are millions and millions of people in poverty and starving. So from this perspective, I began to look at the current system that is in place and what needs to be done to equalize the system, to create a system that will support all individuals equally, not just a few individuals, while there are millions starving. For example, so the point that I started looking at is the education system. So there's a lot of research that can be done on this point. Obviously, it's endless, but some of the first stuff I started looking at was looking at the American education system. Now, if you look on YouTube, some of the first videos that will come up are videos talking about how the American education system is not working and is in deep shit, so to speak. So I began researching for myself particular studies around the American education system to get a better idea of what is actually going on there. One interesting point that came up was a study done by the Program for International Student Assessment. It's basically a study of 15-year-olds across the world in 50 countries. Now, in this study, the focus was on also 30 of the more developed countries, which the United States was within that group, obviously. And what was interesting is that the results showed the U.S. students finishing 25th, 24th in each of the categories tested out of 30 countries. They tested reading, science, and mathematics. And the U.S. finished 24th or 25th in each of the categories. Now that, in consideration that the U.S. is the third highest population in the world. Now that's interesting because what is that saying about a huge chunk of the world population? It's that they're not actually being educated that well.
Amazing disgrace is the holy place of the human.